So just really quick, along with the other figures in this series, I wanted to talk about Sideswipe in kind of a retrospective. And you know, this is not a current time release video. I'm not taking a video of this wherein this is a current figure by any means. And I'm going to be comparing him to more recent figures to date, which would be some Cybertron figures, some War for Cybertron figures, just the basic stuff, just so you kind of know if RID works out for you scale-wise. Because some people have been asking, what is Warrior class? I'm familiar with Deluxe class. I don't know what Warrior class is, because this is a Warrior class Sideswipe, and it's not, you know, it's not like explicitly stated what kind of size class he would go with. Now let me tell you outright, he's basically Deluxe. And if you don't want to watch the video anymore because you can take my word for it, that's fine. I won't get mad. But if you can stay for a bit, I'm gonna show you how he works with the other figures. Now, I love the finish on Sideswipe because I feel like they didn't have to do all of this extra stuff, but they did. And it worked really, really well. There's a lot of, you know, writing here on the sides and in the front, and he just feels like a premium finish. His candy tone red really shines through, and this isn't even a Takara version. This is the Hasbro version. So I'm really impressed with the look. And he's got, you know, all the not all the joints. Like, he's missing a wrist joint, and you can only do so much really with his feet. He doesn't have an ankle tilt, but all the generic stuff are there. You can still create some pretty dynamic poses. I think I only have one complaint. I'm not sure if I'm doing this wrong, but I can't seem to... Oh, you know what? I think I just fixed it. Okay, so this part tends to come off, but if you press on the chest and everything on the back, then you can kind of secure it, because it tends to wobble off to the side. But apparently I fixed it just right here in the video. Sorry, this is a new figure for me, so you know, I'm still discovering things. But I really like this figure. I'm not sure if this is just because of you know, it being an older figure, but there are some little bit of discoloration here on the side. But the thing is that I can remedy that with red Sharpie, I think, which wouldn't be too destructive. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at how he looks right next to, let's see, Earthrise Optimus Prime. See how they look together. Hold on. There you go. And I'm also gonna bring in a slightly older figure. This is the Takara redeco of Thrilling 30 RC, which is Legends RC, not Legends scale, but Legends brand or subline. And that's essentially how they work together. Like I said, Warrior class is essentially Deluxe. So as you can see, RC and Sideswipe look perfect right next to each other. So there you go. Now let's go ahead and transform him. By the way, I really like that sword. I'm gonna check if it's supposed to be black or silver, and I might customize it later on. But I like how long it is. Really cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and transform him. The transformation for this guy is not super simple. It's a bit involved, but it's super fun. So what you're gonna wanna do is untab this front section right here, which frees up this section, and then this bit here at the back turns around to form the sides of the car, which is ingenious. I don't see a lot of that in Deluxe cars. So bring them forward, and then there's a little tab there, sorry, a little peg rather, that just, you know, tabs into that section over there so it can close up for you. Now, okay, so from here, there's going to be a little bit of finagling that you're going to need to do. So the legs will turn over on this side, and just kind of collapse to the back, as you can see there. Same thing here. Let me see if I can get that clear for you. Turn it around downward, and this, hold on, this section just kind of will collapse down, and all you have to do is lock them in place together, and that's that. Now, you're gonna want to match this angle to this angle on the side of the car. Same thing on this side. So just do that. And bring these sections downward, so you can bring this up front. Lock these in place, and all you have to do is lock the sides in place as well. And you're pretty much good to go. You just need to clean it up a bit. The thinner cars need a little bit of cleanup, as you know. But it's not to be honest, it's not a headache or anything to transform. Everything's just a little more difficult when you're doing it in front of a video screen. Or a camera, I mean. What am I saying? There you go. Alright, so there you have it. Now, you can probably already tell in my hand that it is a deluxe size figure, even if it's called a warrior class. It's just that that's what they chose to go with in terms of naming scheme. But here is a deluxe RC. As you can see, this is deluxe RC from Cyberverse. They scale perfectly together, and I'm gonna bring in War for Cybertron Siege Optimus Prime, and as you can see, he also scales very nicely with Optimus in truck mode. See that? Okay, so I'm gonna bring these off to the side in case you're wondering if Sideswipe would fit the trailers. So Earthrise Optimus Prime, let's bring him in with his trailer. Okay, so bad news, you won't be able to fit Sideswipe in there because of the rear view mirrors. Sorry, the side mirrors rather. So you won't be able to, insert Sideswipe in there. But if you were able to watch my video, there is a Voyager trailer that's available by KBB, which is the MP10V. V for Voyager. And he does slide in perfectly fine. He just got lost into the trailer. He's perfect for this. Alright, so that's how that works. It's very, very, what do you call this? It's perfect. That's what I was trying to say. Anyway, so that's basically it for RID Sideswipe. If it does, I think aesthetically it does match up with the newer figures in the Generations War for Cybertron line and the Cyberverse line and everything like that. And since there's no Sideswipe of this kind in those series, go ahead and grab it. It's a nice figure, very premium feel. Yeah, that's really it. I'm very impressed. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. This has been X for X's Toy Universe. Follow me on social at X_Paco. Till next time, peace out.